Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I'm still in recovery mode from pounding out the Dragon stuff. It was like, oh man, I haven't done anything on that yet, but I will be making videos about the Dragon and also the Sentinel and the XM57 and the T72M1. So that's 4 for sure upcoming. But I want to look at the brand new stuff that is up for the final week of the season. So this season has been, well, great for basically all of my friends that I know of. If someone, had a bad season, that's news to me. The only thing that even comes close to really to that is that Brownie did not get his Sentinel, but he did get the Dragon. And, that was, really a good one. But when you want chocolate, no matter how good the vanilla is, it's just not the same. So there you go. So, tried helping him out with some chess, and it just didn't work out, man. I mean, he pounded it hard yesterday. And, well, sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. So, one of those things. So now let's go check this dude out and hit this challenges business. All right, now for the first time in we don't have to choose a nation, and I have a gazillion of those Blue Nation patriotic camos, which I don't use because those are stupid anyway. It doesn't matter. That's just one of the things that happens. The price you pay for having your top scoring tanks in one nation, which is great. Blue Nation was fine with me. So the big one, really, you got a chance to earn 2 chests relatively easy. In fact, Brownie himself told me his strategy, and it's like that's just so simple. It's not even funny. He's like, 10,000 a day, and since it's 30,000 for each one, 10,000 a day means in 6 days he just strolls to victory. And for him, he's such a high scorer that it's like 7 or 8 matches to get his 10 grand. And if he felt like playing something else or what have you, well, he would just be accelerating his success and getting it done sooner. So that was really pretty cool. So what else do we have here? Really is a bunch of crazy stuff here. Interceptors, pretty good if you're doing any kind of tech tree advancement, because you destroy 10 or more light tanks and you're going to get this 2500 experience advance, which is great. On track for the Sheridan. Well, I'm not on track with the Sheridan. I've had the Sheridan tier 10 for a couple of years, really. It's not that great. I think Clone Guy has it. I think he ranked it. It's a middle of the pack, ranking. It's not that great. It's okay, but you would think a tier 10 Sheridan would be better than it is. So, The other thing is that you have the same Sheridan appears, I guess, modified in Cold War. It has a missile, so it's a 1-barrel multi-shot format tank. And it's got about a 12 or 13 second reload when you're using the missile. It's okay. It's not a super dominating tank because the reload is so slow. You have to play it as a sniper. My friend PS Xbox Killer, he got 3 marks on that tank. I'm like, man, I couldn't take it. I went through it to go towards the Bradley Era 3. It was also okay. I mean, it was a long trek. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you just have this overwhelming desire to own the Bradley. I mean, it's all right, but it takes forever, man. You better have a lot of boosters that's saved up, times 3, what have you, because, man, the chunks of XP are big in Era 3. So that's a heads up on that one. Basically other stuff, it's just all the same, Overlord silver bonus and XP bonus and the skin, which I've already earned for the stage 100 tank. Great tank for scoring, great tank for money making. In fact, I goofed around with that one. It's just, nice to play because you have 6 missiles and the missiles that it fires are fast. So they have a short flight time between fire and hitting. Worked really well, in a medium with, all you have is you can click for a 4 times zoom. Good enough. Really solid. So if you haven't played that tank and you finish stage 100, I suggest you play it. I like it better, and Brownie and I talked about it. It's better than the WZ-122. It's very similar to the T-62M1, which is, a medium with 5 rockets, if I remember correctly. I thought that was a really solid tank as well. Tomato. Good stuff. Fun and relatively easy. Great to work on ATGM practice if you don't have any other ATGM tank. That stage 100 tank is really good, and it will give you what you need to go, I can handle this. Or, gives you something to use to practice to see if you're really interested in using those and want to, therefore, go through all the tech tree lines of either BMP or Blue Nation Cold War ATGMs. I think Blue Nations are better than the BMPs, but the BMPs are very good, and if you work them and learn how to make them work for you, you'll do fine. But that tank, the Stage 100 T-55 AM2B, is a great training rocket launcher tank for the beautiful price of El Zorro dollars. Okay? So good stuff there. Now let me see. I think we need to go to the store. As you can see, Valor chests are history. Well, we're good with that, but whatever. However, the free chests are not. Let's check it out. All right, free chest. Be nice to see a day of premium or a camo. I can't complain. Free is free, right? So we're back to this, and I got something else to tell you. If you didn't see it for some reason, this week you get a one-time 10 Overlord chest for $10. So whatever, it's less than $11 after you pay your tax. So I recommend it to you. My friend Fish, said he got it and got 3,000 gold, plus boosters and what have you, which is pretty solid. In fact, speak of the devil, he shows up here right as I just mentioned his name. So, garage gems, not for that price. That's just me personal. Conqueror 2, this tank is in the Overlord chests. You could win this one. This tank is also in the Overlord chest, the Desert Warrior. Desert Warrior, now as a Cold War money-making score tank, I was using the Desert Warrior as one of my main tanks to do the Valor chests. It's great in that one. It's a solid rocket tank. Objectively, I think the Stormer is a little better. It's also a little bit smaller than this. Very same type of design. But it's one of those things that the Alvis Stormer 30 or the Desert Warrior, whichever one you have, is great. If you don't have the other one, well then you're fine. And if you have a choice of both, if you want an actual multiplayer fighting tank, I would go with the Alvis Stormer as being a little bit better. I want to say it has a better speed for sure, but I think it has a better concealment rating. I haven't looked recently, but that's what I recall. But it's definitely smaller, and it's a little better, in the maneuvering department. These are the Dumbfire Magok Hydra rockets. So it's just a rocket pod, which is cool because if you drill a guy, I've been drilled by that, and I was like, I'm like, oh man, what is this? Magok Hydra. So kind of dangerous, but not for those prices, man. Those are too expensive. They're not that great. If you pay the price for this, you better be winning like a lot of games. And since the teams in this game are just idiot teams, no. Get it for dirt cheap. Get it in a chest. Whatever. But man, 15% off? Who cares? That's not enough. 50% off. Okay. Don't talk to me. No 15%. Same story for this. Object 259A. I don't know. I might have it. I might not. I don't remember. I got some of those from whatever. Let's look and see if I have it. I don't think I do. I don't. I have a bunch of those Russian tanks, and they're all the same to me. They're tier 8, food for tier 10s. Not interested. Now, actually, I wonder, this looks a lot like the Defender or the STG Guardian. So one of those two tanks might be the skinned version of this tank. Those are pretty good, actually, but not for that price. Type 63, pass. I've got way better. SU-85I, pretty good, relatively cheap. So if this floats your boat, this is not a bad deal for this SU-85I. It's not my style. I don't really care for this style specifically. It's pretty solid, but it's chocolate and vanilla. I use the 38T is the best. It's just the best. Now this is a tier 5, but I've played other tier 5s like the Chinese sniper tier 5. That boxy dude is very good. This was a 660G something whatever. That one's pretty good. It's a little boxy but solid. Wolverine also solid. Let's see, and we're done with that. Gold is gold. You know what the story is with gold. Okay, Regiment garbage. Let's face it, it's garbage. Wrong Way was talking to another guy in a party, and he's like, there's only 2 camos worth getting. This one, I agreed. And he says this one also, I don't care if this little lime-ish green. It's all right, but this doesn't do it for me. But at least if you use this, on a green map, you don't glow in the dark. Like this blue and yellow. Nah, man, that thing glows in the dark. Stevie Wonder could shoot your tank. So these metallics, they don't do anything for me. That shiny business. The colors of this aren't bad, but this metallic stuff, it just doesn't do it for me. Not no 10,000 whatever. Like Wrong Way said, he goes, look, dude, I don't waste my time on anything but the 2 that he showed you, the number 3 and number 2 for $2,000. It's like I don't know, man. I'd have to kill myself working super hard to unlock that tank, that ARMT. One of the guys I know says it's pretty good, but it's a tier 5 that I'm not killing myself to get a tier 5 junk tank. Sorry. It just, no. I mean, I have some awesome tier 5s that I just don't play. Very rarely do I play them, like the Panzer 5.4, for example, or the Churchill 3 is another great tier 5. It's just, I play them. I play those as a product of I need to do an operation. This fits the operation really great. Fine, whatever. Otherwise, tier 5, whatever. So pretty much that covers, the new stuff. Check out the one-time deal basically on the chest. Actually, let me see this again. I think. Oh, I don't know. It shows up. Where does it show up? Oh, maybe it shows up in the offers. Nope, doesn't show up in the offers. Oh yeah, I forgot about these tanks. Again, minus 30%. Not interested. This is minus 30%. Super Chappy, well, the irony of the Super Chappy is that it's not very super. It's very mediocre. So, pass. Let's take a look. It's hiding here somewhere. I don't know where. There it is. Season Send-Off Saver times 10 Overlord chests. So, there you go. The Season Send-Off Saver of the Overlord's chest. So you could do that, $10 plus tax. So like $10.83 in Texas. Okay, that's how much it would cost me for 10 of those. Now the main thing is you get those 10 chests, $1 a piece plus tax. The average estimated, 300 gold per chest is your ballpark. Could be, 250 average, could be 400, it's 300-ish ballpark. Now, the thing with 10 of those chests, there we go, 10 chests, is that you do have a 3.8% chance of getting a tank. If you get a tank, it's an absolute bonus, okay? But you get, there's potential days of premium. XP, Commander, and free XP boosters are in there as well. I don't remember for sure. I think that's all. I don't think there's anything else. There's no commanders or skins or what have you. It's primarily gold with, the chance of getting premium tanks depending on, there's 15 different ones. I told you a couple of the ones that are in there, like the Desert Warrior and the Conqueror 2 are both in there from the Cold War side. There's some other good tanks from the World War II side. So it's one of those things. It's good just for the 10 chests. And, there's possibilities. You never know. You might get lucky and get a bonus free tank. If you do, jackpot. It's an absolute super bonus. So check that out and do whatever you need to do. So if you don't have, let me give you one more thing. If you don't have a credit card attached to your Xbox or PlayStation, whatever, buy a gift card. Now on Xbox, I don't know about Sony. So if you're a Sony guy, I don't even hazard a guess. My estimation is that there's something similar, but let me just tell you, on Xbox, the old standard minimum was $15. Now they have changed that to a variable from $10 to $200 or $250 or whatever it is. So you can literally go to the store of your choice, either a retail store or a grocery store or a pharmacy, some of those have those as well, like Walgreens Pharmacy has them. And you can go and go, hey, I want to get this Xbox or gift card. I'm going to say Xbox because I know Xbox. I've done this before. I want $11 on this card. Bam, you pay 11. Once you get it, you type in you scratch off the thing, type in your numbers, and go, okay, $11 is credited to your Xbox Live account, whatever. And you go buy this, and it's going to be $10. Oh, I'm sorry, it's $5. I swear when I read it was $10, but I was wrong. Anyway, so you can just buy a $10 card. Get these 10 for $5, and after that, you'll be left with $4.50 or whatever it is. You can get yourself a couple of other. You can get 2 more if you want. So basically, for $10, you can end up getting like 12 of these Overlord chests if you buy the gift card. If you have a credit card thingy, for me, kablamo, $5 here. Actually, you know what? Let's do it right now. All right, there we go. 10 war chests. Let's go and get it. I got to do one thing or Coasty's going to kill me. The Infinity Gauntlet ring. Now we're ready to roll. So, cross your fingers. Let's see what kind of luck we can have. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Jackpot! What can I say? I didn't even plan on doing this. I just saw that $4.99 and go, okay, deal. Well, score right there. I'll make a picture of this so that I can send that to text. 50 gold, can't complain. Well, actually it's 50 gold with the tank plus 50, that's 100. Let's just see what we get on the average. Another 50, well, that's 150. But remember, this is skewed because I got a tank. Oh, that's nasty. 200 gold and 30 days of premium. Outstanding. Brownie's gonna kill me. Okay. Man, this is better than I could have anticipated. All right. So what was that? Is that 200 or 250 plus 800? Because that's what it is. So it's either 1,000 or 1,050. All right, so it's 1,050 or 1,100. I don't remember because, well, 30 days of premium will do that to you. Oh, yes! The old 1,300. Excellent. So, yeah, that's good. So, I'm in good shape. We're basically looking at 2,400 at this point, plus a tank, plus 30 days. Oh, I'm sorry, plus 31 days of premium. This is not normal. I'm just telling you guys right now, this is not normal. It's awesome, but it's not normal. That's more normal. So it's like 24, 370, 2775. 2,800. So mine averaged 280. Super jackpot because I had 500 and something. I had 592 is what I had. So we do the math there and we're good. Wow. That was craziness. So, as you can see, it pays to do the thing. Get the ring. And I can't wait for Coasty to see this video because when he sees it, he's going to send me some killer clever message, as he always does. So that was really fantastic. So there you go. That is the dealio for the 10 war chests. Like I said, that's not normal. Normal is about, I ended up with like 2,800. Normal is what fish got 3,000 plus. So great. I hope you enjoyed this video. Not as much as me, obviously, but I hope that I helped you out. Go do your thing, whatever you have to do. I will be making those 4 videos at least just on those layouts on those tanks. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Man, that was awesome. Look forward to seeing you guys in another video. And as always, please like and subscribe.